somebody has to talk to Queen Elise, because she seems blinded. You know, Mendax is planning something, Gorgle. I just know it.
Perhaps. But all he can do for now is plan for worst-case scenario. How's security for the treaty signing coming?
Oh, well, it should be the safest place in the Shire, Lord High Constable. All will have their weapons on hand. We are protected from all sides. And we have been keeping a close eye on all those who have entered on Lee.
Good. It is a long and loathsome ceremony that we do not need.
Yes.
That is where you are mistaken, Lord High Constable.
King Larian, Ambassador Arnell. Do I miss something?
Yes, Lord High Constable. It is politics.
Worry not, Gorgle. I seem to miss the point also.
I've had this discussion many times with my daughter on the way to Anli. We need to end the war. There is no avoiding that fact. With so many losses on both sides, if we attempt to continue until there is a victor, there would be nothing left to rule.
Yes, but Father, why must we celebrate it with this absurd display?
Again, it is politics. We need to show our people that we are not only committed to make peace, but we are willing to come face to face to make that happen.
Even if it means coming face to face with a snake?
You know these are odd times when I agree with an elf.
You are both so young. You both come from a place of rage. Gorgle, I know the Northlanders destroyed your people, but that was under a different rule, a different time.
And what about me, Father? It was Mendax who killed my Usulani. He deserves to die.
Child, I know you miss your loved one, but we survive because we fight when it is called for and shake hands with demons when required. Mendax is only mortal. Soon his spirit will flow away with the tide, and we will remain long after he is gone. This is the way of the elves. This is the way of the world. In several hundred years, you too will come to understand this.
So that is the way of the elves. Wait for things to die. In Sylvanas, they call you hyenas.
Alpha, Kalvala, it has been too long.
Being on opposite sides of the hunt will do that, King Lyrian.
I do not believe this war can truly be called a hunt, can it?
All battles are a hunt, for there are only two sides, the hunters and the prey. And the animalkin are the mightiest hunters of them all.
I would never doubt that, Kalvala, but I do doubt your tactical choices.
Your meaning?
Why side with that horrendous creature Mendax?
Why did you side with those vile fairies?
The fairies of QQ are not evil.
We never said they were. Annoyances, yes. Mask wearers, yes. But not evil. They have killed many of our tribe and have attempted to push back the lines of our hunting grounds year after year.
And you have killed many of theirs. This is the nature of war, yes?
As are uneasy allegiances. We are not part of the Northland contingent because of King Mendax. We respect the Northlander's skill, and the pride of the dwarves of Grumor almost matches our own.
The proud and mighty animalkin. It is hard to hunt when you're dead.
Is that a threat, elf?
It is merely a fact, pup. Ask your alpha. We do not threaten, we do what we need to do to survive.
And you had best get away from us.
Vala, stand down!
I would welcome a fight from you, Kalvala.
My pleasure to oblige, elf!
You will heed my words, kin. Understood?
Yes, my alpha.
You. Of course. Some traits are universal. I understand your loss, Ambassador. My mate died long ago, and as Animal King, we mate for a lifetime. The rage in your heart will lessen in time.
Thank you, Alpha.
Now, if you'll excuse us, King Lyrian, Ambassador Aranel, I hope that when this treaty is signed, we shall have time for many more conversations.
By the gods' will.
I I've never met the alpha before. I was not expecting... Well, I was expecting
A cold-blooded hunter?
Well, yes.
That is not how one rules a pack. I was friends with the Alpha's father long ago. He was the kindest and strongest creature I had ever met. It is good to see those traits carried on in his son.
Make way for the Queen! Make way for the Queen!
Always with the yelling. Hear him all the time.
Ah, King Valerian, I hope all is well.
Yes, Your Majesty. Ambassador Arenal and I were just on our way to enjoy the festival.
Oh, and do not let me keep you.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I've always enjoyed those elves, except their odd respect for the animal king.
You cannot fault them, Queen Lorna.
Yes, I guess everyone is a little... odd? I was going to say silly, but yes, odd works too.
Indeed.
Do you mind, Fairy?
Oh, no, not at all, thank you. You goblins are such fascinating creatures. You heal so quickly. Tell me, if I cut you in half, does that make two of you?
Oh, that would be so much fun to have two of my granny
I know, right?
No, we do not work like that. I am king of the goblins, not some sort of laboratory experiment. Who is this anyway?
Oh, this is my friend Puck, advisor to Queen Lorna.
Kiri is correct. Puck is my given, and I am at your service.
And what are you the advisor of?
A grand question indeed. So smart the goblins are. And so adorable. It's fascinating.
Well,
Well, what?
my question.
Yes, what is it?
What are you the advisor of?
I already answered that question.
What?
She did.
Exactly.
King Gremlin, Queen Kiri, your support during the war, your unwavering support has been so comforting.
Well, with any luck, this treaty should put this all behind us.
I doubt it.
King Gremlin, you have issues with a treaty with the Northland contingent?
The goblins of Kobolos fully support the treaty. I just personally don't think the Northlanders will live up to their end of the bargain.
The Goblin King. That's got a nice ring to it. Anyways, he has a point.
Puck has a tendency to see many, many sides of an idea.
That is my job, milady.
Why I hired you.
Anyway, King Mendax. No, I don't like the sound of that one. But he's built his power on deceit. He took up his crown right after the death of the Northland King Tyr. I would say it was his plan from the get-go. Yes, I would indeed.
But Puck, that seems like an awfully big chance to take.
Oh, Mendax doesn't take chances. Nope, no chance taken at all.
I give him your majesty. Puck sometimes forgets that people do not see things as he sees them.
Oh, sure. Don't listen to me. Well, nevertheless, I can do this.
You do have a point, Puck.
Do I feel my ears burning?
Oh, we can only hope.
So nice to see you too, Larna.
Queen Lorna, and I know, I'm rather delightful.
King Mendax, where's Queen Mai?
Oh, she was feeling a little heated after the opening ceremonies. The native Northlanders don't understand the need for proper protocol, but thankfully, I'm here to lead them into a new age. King Tyr's untimely demise at the hands of your Lord High Constable had at least one positive side effect. He was determined to keep them in the dark.
He was trying to kill me at the time.
Oh, I don't blame you, Gorgle. As a matter of fact, I should thank you.
No need for that. As a matter of fact, never speak to me again.
Charming. Look, I understand that you all have animosity towards me. A war will do that. And with the death of King Tonitrus, everyone's a little more on edge.
assassination.
I'm sorry, Queen?
My husband was assassinated.
Of course. Most unfortunately. Random rabble taking advantage of wartime confusion to end the life of a great ruler.
I do not think it was entirely random, King Mendax.
But they never caught the killer. A shame, really. We may never know who it truly was. Still, the treaty that we signed today will end all of this animosity, and I am most looking forward to it. As an aside, I wanted to offer an apology to Kanji.
Sorry?
Why me? Well, as I understand it, some of my people came across your home and accosted both you and your family.
That's really funny, because they said it was under your orders.
Of course not! Such petty vengeance is below me. Just so you know, the individuals responsible for that have been dealt with accordingly.
Oh, that's fantastic! I didn't realize it left any of them alive.
Well, if it's any help, you didn't. Your wife did when she was doing most of the fighting. But you won't have to worry about them anymore.
Oh, good. Thank you.
You're quite welcome, for I am a benevolent and just ruler. Speaking of which, I have a treaty signing to deal with, so if you'd excuse me.
Of course.
I feel like I need a shower.
Now, Kanji, we must hope that he means what he says.
Nothing is by chance.
Wait for me! Bye! Bye!
Your Majesty, there is much to do before the treaty signing at 3:30.
Yes, of course. Excuse me, everyone.
Make way for the Queen! Make way for the Queen!
Thank you for joining us, and we welcome you for our next scene, which will be at the top of the hill in Midsummer.